love music? And who doesn't like an electric guitar? Do you know how an electric guitar makes sound? In order to know the physics behind it, we need to know something about the connection between electricity and magnetism. We live in a technological world which depends on the mightiness of electromagnetic induction. It's so a part of our lives that most of the time we are unaware of this fact. From our household appliances to large industries, everything became reality as a result of this huge discovery. It changed the world as we know it today. The reason you're watching this video, whether on your PC or your cell phone, is all because of this discovery. Let's go through some stories from science and some experiments about this wonderful phenomenon. Long ago, scientists, then called natural philosophers, used to observe two of nature's forces, electricity and magnetism. As years passed, in the late 18th century and early 19th century, some of the natural philosophers noticed a deflection in magnetic compass needle whenever there is a thunderstorm. They started speculating that there is a connection between electricity and magnetism. Among them was the Dutch physicist and chemist Hans Christian Ørsted. He conducted several experiments to get an answer. On 21st of April 1820, while doing an experiment, he discovered there's a connection between electricity and magnetism, giving birth to the branch of physics called electromagnetism. Thus, he, in scientific words, unified electricity and magnetism. Now let's see his experiment which led to the discovery. The apparatus setup is as shown. There's a battery. The positive and the negative terminals are connected through a switch or key. When key is plugged in, a current flows through the circuit. A magnetic compass is arranged under the conducting wire. A magnetic needle always points to the north-south direction. Whenever there is a change of magnetic field in its surrounding, it deflects. When the key is on and as the current flows through the conductor, the compass needle is observed to be deflecting. From this, one can conclude that there is a presence of magnetic field around the current-carrying conductor. We can easily determine the direction by a technique called the right-hand thumb rule. It is a mnemonic to understand the direction or orientation of certain physical quantities in three-dimensional space. As we see here, when we hold our hand like a fist, the direction of the thumb shows the direction of the current, while the way in which we curl our fingers shows the direction of the magnetic field around it. Although his results were solely qualitative, Ørsted published his discovery in July 1820, and it has been circulated among scientists. Guess who became inspired by his work? Michael Faraday conducted several revolutionary experiments on electricity and magnetism. He published a series of 30 papers in the Royal Society's Philosophical Transactions between 1832 and 1856 under the title Experimental Researches in Electricity. While Ørsted achieved success in creating magnetism from electricity, Faraday created electricity from magnetism. One of his experiments of its kind led him to invent the electric motor. Another one to invent electromagnetic induction, which is the scientific principle behind the working of the electric guitar. The pickup is an important part of an electric guitar. The pickups are basically 6 magnets wrapped with thin copper wire coil whose thickness is finer than human hair. There will be a magnetic field around the magnets. When the strings are strummed, its magnetic vibration disturbs the magnetic field around the pickup, which in turn induces a current in the copper coil. This signal can be sent to an amplifier for everyone to hear. Discovery of electromagnetism has changed our lives, but that's not the catch. Humankind has just discovered second of the four fundamental forces known to exist in nature, the very forces which are central to the existence of the life and the entire universe. Goodbye and take care. Do you want to see how Faraday's electric motor works? Check out this video. If you want to know more about electromagnetism, you can watch this video. And don't forget to subscribe.